Hi there. Getting there. Okay. Hi there. Got a couple people coming on. All right. So, how you doing? I know it's been a while. Oh my goodness. So long. It's crazy. Yeah, my year has just been kind of crazy between construction of a bathroom that ended up being all summer, and then half my office had to be moved throughout the basement. Oh, it's been crazy. So now things are back in my office, and now my stamping area here where I do my lives is I'm going to be doing a massive cleanup, so that's why you don't see a video of me. Anyway, what we're going to do is it's good to stamp again. I'm telling you, I'm always stamping something, but it's good to show you something kind of fun as I'm cleaning off glue from the space here. Okay, so what I said was you're going to actually do a little something with me. You're going to find something in your stash to create just a simple kind of card. You're going to need your trimmer, some cardstock, preferably a white card. Whoops, I'm down to my last stuff here. Let's see. All right, you're going to have a card of thick white, basic white, or just whatever you have on hand. We're going to have white, and we're going to cut it in half. And some designer series paper. I'm something that coordinates, something that has a pack that, like mine, where it has pieces of it missing. That's okay. This one I'm going to use is one of our current ones, which I love. It's the Rustic Harvest. It's kind of cool. The colors are Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Merry Merlot, and Mossy Meadow. So the colors I love. Okay, because, it's October. It really is autumn here. So we got different pieces here that we can go with. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the basis of my idea was. So I was going through some of my cards that I keep in my stash, and I'm like, oh, patterns. I keep some cards just for pattern ideas and saying, oh, I enjoyed that. Well, this one has been through like water stains. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I still have it. Look at that. Wow, what the heck? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this was done at one of my probably eight plus years ago. This looks familiar to me. And this was one of the card ideas that I had shared. And in fact, it might be my mom's. Now that I'm looking at it, that's my mom's handwriting there. So this might have been one of my mom's after she had passed. We had went through some of her stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, my mom was an amazing stamper for many, many years. She had last probably 2 years of her crafting life was not so good. But this I know went through a lot. And this was a great idea that I shared with everybody. I'm like, ooh, we can do this, but different things, different greetings. And I needed a birthday card, so I'm going to show you. So the simple idea is getting a card, and we're going to go with white and something that you have on hand. Of course, I can't see you, so I don't know what you've got, but you want to have some paper that coordinates. And I'm going to keep it simple by not using any hemp twine at all. And we've got a design here, but I'm going to keep it simple. So I'll show you what I came up with originally, and we're going to come up with an autumn one with the paper I just showed you. So this was the pattern idea. And then this is my current one. So I went with this pack. It's the Tea Boutique. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. At first, some of you may go, oh, I don't know, that doesn't do anything for me. But if you look at the back side of it, there are so many cool patterns here to use. And it's fun. I like this one a lot. So what I did is I took the yellow one and the blue polka dot and the red, kind of like a little flower. I almost went with a green in there. Almost did a green. Whoops. Went with that way. But I was like, nope, nope, I'm going with the red. So it's the Sweet Sorbet, I should say. So we got the different colors. And I believe this is Crushed Curry. Yes. So I like those colors. That's kind of fun. The Tahitian, let's see, Tahitian Tide here. So this is looking good. And then I add a little bit of coordinating in color matte decorative dots. These are well used already. I've been using them quite a bit actually. So I think this is my second stash of these. So I just added a little bit. Whoops, he needs to come down. And what I did is I just used one of the best punches that we came out with as the decorative circle. And just popped that guy out. I used the stamp set, which I'm going to use it also, whoops, with the autumn card we're going to do, because I love this set. It's the biggest wish. When it first came out a year ago, I was like using it all the time. I haven't used it lately, and I'm like, ooh, this is a great one. So on a separate piece, you add the birthday. So I just did happy in that color. So I'm going to try a little something different with the other card. But as you can see, it's an interesting pattern, whoops, to do with the decorative papers. This one, I went all the way to the edge with the white, but on the colored one with the vanilla base, I had a little bit of the soft suede showing through here. And you can do that. But it's a great way to use up scraps. Or if you don't have scraps, or your scraps are all different shapes, just use the strips. So if you have some paper, white paper, go ahead and cut it to whether it opens up this way or this way. It's totally up to you. And then you're going to get a scraps, and you want to use 3. If you want to go with 5, you go right ahead. I wanted to keep it simple and just use 3 colors. So that was what I used here. So as you can see, great pattern idea here. And you can use any die cut. You use die cuts, but I didn't want to use die cuts on this. I just wanted to use a punch. I have a couple friends that absolutely refuse to buy any kind of die cut anything. They're like, nope, 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 won't do it. Just like I really don't use any Cricut things yet. I just like my die cutter. But I love my punches. Punches are a great source. It's a great item to have in your creative tool chest, if you will, to create amazing things. And people forget about them. They think, oh, they're just using all the die cuts. No, no, get your punches out. But this is a good one. This is the new decorative circle. And I just noticed when I was at a place this afternoon in Kenosha, I noticed a sign on the wall had this similar shape, and I thought, very cool, very cool. So it's very in right now, that shape. Okay, so that was what I used, the Tea Boutique and some of the in colors. So we'll just put that off to the side here. Okay, so with your trimmer, so I like that going up and down here. Normally I'm doing the regular fold card, but nope, I don't want to do that. So getting to know your trimmer, I'm just going to go to 4 1/4. And I'm going to, instead of doing creasing it, I'm cutting it, and I'm just going to turn it at the 5 1/2 this time. There we go. Add it. Ta-da! Okay, maybe. Yep, we did it right. Okay. No, we're going to go this way. Okay, putting that off to the side there. And the colors, let's see. I've got this pumpkin. I know it's such a great, I love this. This is just, the pattern is awesome. And then we got, I don't want that. I want a little bit of this. And then I love the yellow. It's crushed curry. And then the other side you've got, or do I want to do that? No, we're going to go with that. And this is probably my favorite paper of all. I can't explain it. I really love this. Squiggles. I mean, I just dig this. I don't know why. I'm like, there's something about it and I don't want to use it. I just want to keep it. I want to hoard this paper, but that would not be right. So we got to use it. Okay, so what I did, okay, I'm just going to take a strip, 3/4 of an inch. And since I don't want to use the whole paper, I'm just cutting up a strip right here. Same with this guy. So you're just cutting out three. It's going to be 3/4 of an inch. And just putting it off to the side here. Let's see. It's going to be 4 1/4. No, 5 1/2. Sorry, 5 1/2. So 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/2. It's my one strip. Here's the next one. And I actually always go over just a little bit, just in case. So we got that. Just slightly over the 5 1/2, just in case my folding didn't turn out so great and I was off. Okay, there's my 3 pieces. Now, if it would have been a vanilla base, I would have used a vanilla card, but it's a white base. All right, getting my little pad out here. And of course, I can never remember what it is, so I gotta look it up. This is our silicone craft mat for $6.50. Awesome item to have. I keep it on a table when I put my little cut and emboss machine so it doesn't move around. Great item. When I'm gluing or I'm working with different hot glue, just stick it in the freezer. After a few minutes, pop the glue right off. It's pretty cool. That is a great item to have. Okay, same page as that. I think it's our pad here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and flip them upside down. See, I could use this pattern too. That would be kind of cool. No, I didn't plan it. I figure we'll just go with it. And you can use glue or the seal or whatever you have. And I like to do this ahead of time, so I have it ready to go. As you can see, I'm already been inking today. It's like, where have you been, Laura? Hey, I've been stamping today. Okay, see, I can just flip this over and not worry that it's going to stick. Okay, so I'm going to look at this for a moment. I think I'm going to do it like this. Maybe. No, I like it like that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go with. All right. So then on here, I'll take my green and I just put it right to the edge. Now I'm going to be different. I'm going to put it to just a little bit so you see a little white. I think that's okay. So again, these are 3 3/4 of an inch by 5.5, and you're gonna have 3 strips. And you wanna have coordinating paper. You're gonna have a base color, either a neutral or something that coordinates with your designer series paper. I'm gonna add, and you could certainly add a space in between there. I'm not, I'm just putting it together. And the next. All right, just like that. Now, I will have a little off here, and that's okay. If I can find scissors. All right. So we got our card base here. Okay. Now we're going to work on the greeting. We've got thanks, birthday, happy, hello, friend, all that good stuff. And then the smaller pieces, which is kind of neat. And you know, maybe I'll do a thanks. Or a hello. I could do a hello. No, we're gonna go with this. Okay, I'm not gonna change it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do happy birthday. Let's do happy birthday. Okay, what did I bring with me here? Probably just white. We're just gonna go with white. Punch that puppy out. And let's see, I got my ink colors. So we're gonna go with the Mossy Meadow, Crushed Curry. Gonna go with happy and birthday. You can tell which ones are being used here the most. Okay, and so on this one, doesn't matter how it's lined up, you don't even have to line it up. So I'm gonna go with this one in yellow. I'm gonna pop it on the pad because this is the photopolymer and because it doesn't have the extra cushioning, the mat does. And I'm just gonna make sure it's clean. I did use the sorbet color before. Okay. There's our happy. Happy! And then for a smaller piece, I'm just going to cut out probably about an inch. I can always trim it down. And I can see through this little mat, which is nice. So I can line it up with my grid paper using Mossy Meadow. Very nice. Give it a few seconds here to okay. And I'm just going to trim it up. Let's see here. A little handy dandy tip. Clean out your little groove here once in a while because it's not good when it is not clean. So I will take a piece of paper, the thicker paper, and I just run the whole track. And I sometimes, oh my, look at that. Oh my gosh. My daughter was cutting out stickers. I'm wondering why it's like this. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Well, I'm wondering what's going on here. Yes, I'm following my own. Good grief. Okay, there we go. Clean it out once in a while. Oh my gosh. My daughter makes stickers, so she was using sticker paper. I didn't realize because you couldn't see it. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, but I cut it out. Nonetheless, here we go. Birthday. And we got happy birthday. Okay, so we've got our card. And I'm looking for, here we go. So you want to add your dimensionals. And I'm sure a lot of you may or may not have this particular punch, but you could certainly find something that you have already. So just kind of line it up. You want to have a little bit on the middle and the last one here. Not really anything on here. You want to have a little bit of it hanging over. And then we got happy birthday. You can certainly trim it out with the scissors. I'm not going to do that. I'm just adding the dimensionals. Again, you can add ribbon to the back side. You could add another punch, different things. This is a great pattern to create and do a little something different with it. And so I'm just going to bring this over. There we go. And I'm going to go with Iridescent Pearls Basic Jewels. Brand new. And I like them. I think they're kind of cool. But I think I'm going to change them. Give me a second here. Okay, I've got Dark Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blends. And you can color these guys. So I think I'm going to add that. I know I got a lot of yellow going on, but I'm liking this because with the nice green here. Okay, I'm going to use the small ones. And we're just going to color it. Whoops. We want the brush side. It was great. One day I had to pick out a color. It was like, ooh, that was too pink. I think it was a real pink one. I needed a red one, so I just colored right over it with the Stampin' blends. Boy, does that help. Give it a few seconds and you make it a little darker. It just keeps building on it. I'll bring it up so you can see. Still got a little iridescent to it, which is nice, so it doesn't cover it up. And again, going with 3s. So I'm going to just wait, let it dry off here. Okay, touching it, feels dry. Okay. So with my awesome tool here, just take one off. I'm going to pop it right here. Second one. Right there. All right, there we go. So there we have 2 pattern. It's the same thing going on here that I had with my card from before, which, do you think I know where I just put that? No. What the heck, Laura? It's not like the table doesn't look that bad, but I'm wondering what the heck did I do with my mom's sample card here? I can't find it. But anyway, you got to see it in the beginning. But this is a great way to create simple card ideas using the pattern, this idea, and taking your extra pieces. I mean, if you had strips, you could do that. If you have washi tape, go ahead and add washi tape. Whatever strips you have, you can do a card like this. Now I could continue the pattern, just do red, blue, and yellow and continue it over. But I like the way this looks with the white. And this one looked pretty fun using the same ink with the same color paper. And here we're just using the white and just continuing it. Now I could have used the dark green, but I didn't want to do that. I was like, nope, not doing it. But I'm happy with the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it. But I just wanted to do something fun and simple and just kind of show you guys a great card idea. I hope this inspires you to make something that's in your stash. Like I said, coordinating paper, and you're finding a neutral card. So you could use vanilla, white, or browns, or even crumb cake, the craft color. So that would be fine too. We even have that paper, that real craft paper. I know it's got a funky material, but this makes a great quick little card as well. I know it comes in 6x6. But this is my sample for you today, just showing you what can be done kind of quickly. Use your stuff, use your punches, use your scraps, use some of these blends. If you have them, they're great. They're the alcohol-based markers. I love them. I can't get enough of them. I admit I probably go through some of the basic ones like the yellows, blues, reds, probably the lighter ones. More often than not, I'm probably changing these out 4 times a year. But again, that's because I'm a very active demonstrator and I'm constantly doing stuff with these. But use them. Use them to color your accessories, different things. It's kind of fun. Easy to do, to change up anything. And with that, just a real quick note, I changed up my blog. I added the hostess code, which is 4SB4CS4G. So if you'd like to place an order with me, you can go to I'm going to have you go to my blog. I promise I'm going to be having new things on my blog tomorrow. New pictures. I got an update from the Walworth County Fair and such. I am so behind. It's not even funny. www.LauraZStamps.com. And you can shop from me over there as well. So it's got my hostess code, and you can go right onto the site. So once you have that code, if you order less than $149, that's what you use. If your order is over $150, you're instantly a hostess, and well, you should be. And then you get $15 or more in free merchandise, which is kind of cool. But if you're not, this month, I am giving away with, somebody's going to get them. Everybody places an order of at least $25 or more using the code. Even if you're a hostess, I'll throw you in there. I'm going to give a pack of these, and it won't happen. You won't get them until the end of the month. So that's when I get my orders and everything. But I'm going to be putting this out there. So with an order of $25 or more, you're going to get this as my gift to you and my thank you. So I appreciate it. It's a new year as a demonstrator. We start October 1st and go to end of September. So we're at the beginning. So it's kind of fun. So that's my awesomeness for the night for you, and I hope you enjoyed. And thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun and keep crafting. See y'all later.